It's been a while since I beat any games, but now I'm prepared and ready, so let's do this! How is anyone supposed to beat any games with these things on? Hey everyone, how's it going? To the level here with another games I beat in a month, or in this case, the last 4 months, because, yeah, I haven't beat too many games, so I kind of been saving this for later and everything, but now we're here, we have enough games to talk about. They're mostly RPGs, especially since this year I'm doing an RPG challenge. I'll be doing an update video on that of my progress, where I have to beat like 12 RPGs in a single year. I'm on good pace right now, so yeah, not too bad, and yeah, or 12 RPGs I haven't played and beat before, because technically this year so far I beat 5, but one of them was a replay one, so I count 4 so far. But anyways, yeah, so yeah, we're covering November 2023 up to February 2024, and yeah, most of these games are modern games. There's only like 2 that are older, and yeah, again, most are RPGs, but let's begin, and let's start with the ones I replayed and beat, so just 2 here. So first we have Spider-Man 2, 2004, so did a video on this in my quest to find good licensed games, and I could not ask for a better playthrough. Like, playing even on original hardware and all that, like, man, there were a lot of glitches and janky moments and all that, but man, that just made it so much more fun, right? As yeah, not too bad, you know, it's definitely aged and everything, but it's going back and knowing, like, the mechanics and everything, like, it's still fun to play, right? It's, again, janky, but, you know, for its time, like, yeah, they did a lot of cool stuff with it, and, yeah, just awesome. Then, next game we have is Final Fantasy VII Remake. So yeah, this one I wanted to replay again before Rebirth was out, which I'm loving Rebirth right now, as yeah, this game fantastic still, as yeah, I just love the combat. Like, I love the new style of combat. I know it's not going to be for everyone with the stagger system and action oriented and all that, but man, I just really enjoy it, and everything that was recreated is just, yeah, fantastic. There's a few gripes here and there, but, you know, overall, just one of my favorite remakes ever, and yeah, just really fun to replay, and also go through the Yuffie DLC again, too, right before, Rebirth, so yeah, really, really cool. Then we get into November and December games, because honestly I can't quite remember when I beat these games, if it was either November or December, so I'm just combining those ones. As we'll start with the digital ones. So first up we have Panzer Dragoon Saga. Fantastic game. I wish this would be remastered to modern consoles, something like that, just for people to play. I believe Sega doesn't have the source code or anything, so kind of tough, but yeah, Panzer Dragoon Saga, like, yeah, I emulated it because, yeah, I don't have a Saturn, and most people don't have a physical of this game, because, yeah, not too many copies, and if you want a physical, it's like $5,000, so, yeah, good luck with that, but, you know, fantastic game, as turning Panzer Dragoon from on-rail shooters to, turn-based RPG with, like, this act-in time battle system, right, where, you know, time keeps going and you're moving around the battles. Like, it's really cool, as yeah, the story is you're playing as Edge, who is hired by the Empire to protect this excavation site, but after an Imperial army comes in, kills everyone, or tries to, because tries to kill Edge, and Edge is saved by the dragon, like, that you meet, then Edge wants revenge, because yeah, these were his friends and everything, and just really cool game. And yeah, I wanted to review on this, but I have to play through the entire game again, because I did lose the footage of this, so what you're seeing is the very beginning of the game, so that kind of sucks, but oh well, you know, I don't mind replaying it, because one, it's a fantastic game, and two, pretty short. It's around 20 hours or so, depending on how much you do, right? So yeah, really cool game, and highly recommend people check it out. Like, again, most people you would have to use emulation, but yeah, just really awesome. And then the next game we have Granblue Fantasy Versus, so wanted to play this before Relink came out, and yeah, what a cool game, as it has this RPG mode in it, which is nice because I suck at fighting games, so it plays like, you know, typical kind of anime fighter and everything, right? But now you're leveling up through all these battles and missions you're doing, and a lot of fun boss battles, and yeah, just really cool as you're playing as Gran, who's protecting this girl named Lyria, but everyone else is kind of brainwashed, so you have to defeat these enemies to kind of undo the brainwashing rate and have them fight by your side again, and just, yeah, really cool game, and I'm glad I played it to get more of the lore of these characters before Relink came out, so yeah, cool. And then the final game, which this will ruffle a few feathers, but it was Scarlet Nexus, as I like this game, but I didn't love it. I want to love this game so much, and I know so many people love it to death, but for me personally, it just, there was something missing about it. Like, one, I didn't really enjoy the way the story was told in this visual novel, comic book, manga type style, right, where it just felt like the game was cheapened that way, you know, it especially with how action-oriented the combat is, because the combat's a lot of fun, and it's really cool, like, borrowing everyone's iconic powers and everything in battle, but yeah, that just didn't do it for me. Same with the characters, like, and I know so many people love the characters. Again, I didn't hate them, but I didn't fall in love with them like I was hoping, and I think part of it is they were way too cliched for my liking, if that makes sense, which I know it's weird because I play so many anime type games and, you know, everything with these cliches and all that, but it's just, you know, I played as Kasane because you get to choose between two characters, Yuito or Kasane, and I chose her. She seemed a bit more interesting to me, but her character was just like, it felt like way too much of a copycat of Lightning from Final Fantasy 13 to me personally, but again, I want to love it, I did enjoy it, but yeah, just not as much as I was hoping. I know that's going to bother people, but yeah, unfortunately, that was my experience with it. So now on to the physical stuff. So we have Eternights, so yeah, really enjoyed this game. I recently talked about this game on my kind of underrated JRPGs list and everything, and yeah, you know, low budget game and all that, but for a low budget game, it's pretty good, you know, not too long, it's pretty short, like, what, 10-15 hours, something like that, but it has multiple endings depending on who you date, because this game's kind of mix of light action RPG with dating sim and everything, and yeah, the world's kind of over, right? It's ended, so yeah, you're trying to save the world, and yeah, for what it was, like, not too bad, you know, and it's super cheap too. Then the final November-December game, fantastic game, Star Ocean Second Story R, so yeah, I did a review on this, and yeah, just a fantastic game of great characters. The 2D HD pixel art is just fantastic to look at, and there's so much to do, so much to, like, evolve in these games, right? Like, the Star Ocean games always have so much to do and so much to unlock, because you're crafting, you know, you're not just doing battles, but yeah, you're crafting items and using battle skills and field skills, and yeah, just really cool. Highly recommend Star Ocean Second R. And now on to January games. So we have Super Mario RPG. So yeah, fantastic remake of a fantastic Super Nintendo game. As yeah, pretty, you know, one of those vanilla type remakes where it's mostly just a fresh coat of paint, some added stuff here and there, and quality of life stuff, right? But is essentially the same game as the Super Nintendo one, but yeah, just a lot easier to play. Really, really awesome, and yeah, just such charming, likable characters, and the graphics, like, it's just a beautiful, beautiful, charming game, and yeah, super short, you know, especially with the quality of life stuff. Like, yes, there's extra stuff you can do, but through the main game, it is a short RPG, but it is a satisfying one, and yeah, just awesome. Then we have Super Mario Bros. Wonder, so really enjoyed this game a lot too. Now, I don't think it's as revolutionary as people made it out to be, right? But it is still a really cool Mario game, and kind of next step of 2D Mario. Like, this should have been what New Super Mario Bros. 2 was, or I guess the second game would have been the Wii version, right? Because Super Mario Bros. 2 was on 3DS, and then the Wii U one, like, it's kind of confusing, but yeah, just for 2D Mario, just, yeah, beautiful, and the creativity was really cool. Like, yeah, just one of those things that initially looked like it was going to be so different from Mario, but as you play it, it's like, this is a great, just another great Mario game, and yeah, really, really fun. Then we have Hogwarts Legacy, so I want to do a review on this at some point soon, as I love this game. This took me back to my childhood of growing up with the Harry Potter books, going to the movies, as, yeah, for the movie. Still remember, grade 6 is when I saw it, because we went on a field trip for the movie, the first one, Philosopher's Stone, right? And that was so cool, because we were reading the books in class, and then because the movie was coming right out, it's like we went on a field trip to do kind of study of the difference between the book and the movie, and yeah, just Hogwarts Legacy, magical experience. It does suffer from a lot of those open world issues that a lot other open world games face, with, you know, just side quests that are kind of repetitive, along with just NPCs here and there that's like, yeah, you're not going to remember any of them, but overall, exploring Hogwarts was magical. It's just a magical experience, and yeah, I loved the game so much. And now for February, 2 fantastic RPGs I beat for the first time. So we have Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, so really, really awesome. Like, the music in these games and the cutscenes are just incredible. Like, such high production values for games that aren't really, you know, that big to look at, right? But man, it's just so much fun, and the world is so fun to explore, and yeah, I love the characters like Shulk, Ryan, Dunban, Sharla, Ricky, you know, just everyone was just, it was such a fun experience, and yeah, glad I finally got around to it. So yeah, soon enough I'll be able to now play through the Future Reconnected DLC on the third game, because that's the only thing I have to play, since I did play the second game, beat it, along with the Torna DLC, I beat the third game. So yeah, looking forward to checking Reconnected, or sorry, Future Redeemed, because Future Connected is, yeah, the first game that, yeah, is pretty short, around 10 hours, but yeah, that was really cool. And yeah, Epilogue was kind of meh to me, but it was still fun to just play through it, right? Then the final game, fantastic game, and I did this for my pickups video, talking about it a bit, but yeah, Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, so another game I'll be doing a review soon, as just fantastic game of, you know, Ichiban and Cosmo and Kiru's sort of journey together, and yeah, both, you know, Japan and Hawaii and things like that. It's just, yeah, what a cool game. Story-wise, I do think the first game was better, or I should say the first Like a Dragon of Ichiban was better and more heartfelt, I felt, but This one, yeah, Infinite Wealth is just fantastic. Took me a little over 85 hours to beat, and yeah, just there's so much craziness in the game. It's awesome, and yeah, really, really cool. So, I hope you enjoyed this games I beat. As yeah, let me know if you beat any of these games yourself and what you think about them. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time, everyone. Alright, thanks, have a great rest of your day. Hey everyone, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to leave a like and comment, and subscribe if you want to see more, or if you just want to see any of my skits and then nothing else and leave the video, that's fine too. Thanks everyone, take care.